Hello, my sweeties. Diamond painting with Sweet Tea. That's what you got, baby. I'm Sweet Tea, and welcome to my whip and chat. Hey, it's been a while since I've done any whipping and chatting, so hey, I hope that you can come in, have a seat, do maybe a whip of your own while I babble. Because it's just a bunch of babbling. No, today I've actually got an agenda. I do have a little bit of congestion. Forgive me, please. So, number one, how are you? I hope you're doing well. For us here in North Carolina, it is hot. It is hot and like summerish and like, yeah, I don't know exactly how bad it's going to be today. I've heard two different things. First, I heard it was going to be like in the 90s. Now I'm hearing 88. There are pop-up showers going to be here, there, and everywhere. But right now, it's hot. And I don't want to be out there. I'm in the cool, and that's a beautiful thing. And I hope you guys are comfortable as well. Now, my agenda is I want to do this lovely clock here. And it is from Newcraftday. So thank you so much, Newcraftday, for sending me this fantastic clock. I call it Coffee Clock because it's all about coffee. It says coffee and friends are the perfect blend. And that I think is really cool. So I am going to be working with my drills here that I have got in this top portion here. So we've got 10 different drills that we're going to be using. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a number one because I got number ones down here and it's like the bottom, and that's kind of where I begin. I like pick one number and kind of do them all throughout, and then I go to the next number that I want to do. So, ooh, this is a beautiful white AB. I am excited. Okay, well, I'm going to put those off to the side right here, and we're going to do a little shaky shake. Oh, those are gorgeous. Look at that. Ooh. Does not do them justice. Wow. That is beautiful. So, I'm also going to be working on a list of 10 questions that Debbie at Debbie Gets Crafty nominated me to answer. These are questions that she got from Linda, Linda, and also Starlight Starbright 70. So I'm going to be answering those questions as well. So I hope you'll bear with me because I'm going to be looking over here and trying to figure out how I'm going to answer these questions. Okay, so we're going to start here. And let's get on to these ones and see if we can get going on those. I am going to be doing these questions, and then I'm going to be going to time lapse, where I am going to complete this clock up until I get to the big drills, or bigger drills. Then we're going to be doing those together. So maybe what I'll do is this. I think maybe I will do half of the questions, then do a time lapse, hopefully with some lovely music, and then we'll do the other half of the questions with the bigger drills. How about that? Let's do that. So we have 10 questions. We'll do 5 and 5. Alrighty then. So thank you, Debbie, at Debbie Gets Crafty, for sending these questions to me. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get this going. It's just that life happens, and life has been happening for a while, and I thank you all for your thoughts and prayers for my daughter-in-law. She is home, and she did get to come home last Friday, and she is in a good bit of pain, but she is on the mend. So thank you so much, ever so much, for your thoughts and prayers. And if you would please continue praying for her and my family as well as myself. We can always use prayers. So, wow, that one is super coated with that AB coating. It looks kind of weird. One thing I don't like about this is that the numbers, everything is like dummy circles or guide circles. So all the numbers have like a circle around it or something like that. And if your drill is not quite big enough, it doesn't cover the whole thing, and then it looks wonky. That's the only problem I have with guide circles. They're great for guiding, but, you know, if the drill doesn't cover it, then it just, I don't know, it just doesn't, I think it takes away from it, the overall look. I got drills going everywhere. All right. Question number 1. What is the one thing that you appreciate about your appearance? Oh, gee. My appearance? Wow. I thought about that whenever Debbie was answering her question. I thought, yeah, I like my eyes, but I honestly love my crooked tooth. I don't know if anybody actually has paid any attention to my crooked tooth, and that is perfectly fine because I don't really need to draw attention to it. But I have lived with my crooked tooth for a long time. So I have come to terms with my crooked tooth. And, you know, the dentist a long time ago was like, well, you can get rid of that by taking your hand and, you know, your fingers and just turning it. And then over a period of time, it'll straighten. And I'm like, why would I want to straighten my crooked tooth? I like my crooked tooth. And there's a picture of my crooked tooth. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I like my crooked tooth just fine. And, okay, now this one, yeah, this question here is kind of, it's hard for me. What is the one thing you are most grateful for in your relationship and friendship? Wow. I mean, that's a loaded one because, you know, in relationships, you know, I'm just grateful for my husband that he would love me and marry me and take care of me. Not only that, I mean, he took on a ready-made family. You want to say it that way. My son was young at that time, and so he took us both on. And he has stuck with us for many, many years, and so I'm grateful for that. Now, as far as friendships, I do have one friend who has stuck with me since 10th grade. So thank you, Anna, for being there for me. She's got a lot of changes going on in her life as she just retired, so way to go. So that is awesome. And then I've got all of you guys. You know, and the crafting community is very wonderful. Everybody is so loving. Anytime I ask for prayers or I have any needs or questions to be answered or whatever, I know you guys are there. So I'm grateful for you and for the opportunity to have my channel and for people to actually watch my channel is like amazing. I never thought that I would be where I am today. So thank you so much for your support and your love. You mean the world to me. So we are going to carry on. These questions may just go a little faster, huh? I'm just going to do a little more. I'm not 100% liking these white ABs. I'm sorry if my phone starts going light and dark. I honestly do not know why it does that. It may just be not enough light in the area. I don't know. So if it starts doing that, I apologize. I do film on my phone. So, hello, you have to pick up a drill to put it down. I pick things up and I put them down. Oh my. All right, did I miss any there? No, okay. I think I wanted to go this way. That's the tendency there. I'm going to try to get that to where it's not sticking. I'm going to move some of these over, get them shining. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Yes, it's really too quiet in my house. I've had 3 grandchildren here for a little bit, and now they've gone back home, and I find my house is just a tad quiet. I can hear myself think. That's bizarre. Love my grandkids now. Love my grandkids. They are a hoot. Here we go. Love it. So, you can tell I do not diamond paint straight sometimes. So sometimes I have to go back and kind of straighten things up, which is fine. Hey, anytime you have a craft, it is your craft. You can do with it whatever you want. If I wanted to leave something crooked and let it be crooked, then I'm going to leave it crooked. There we go. Now my daughter-in-law has a YouTube channel. I don't know if everybody knows that. I did put it out there a while back. She is the Stealthy Crafter. So if you get a chance, go check her out. Her name is Jessica. And she does Diamond Art Club. She loves Diamond Art Club. So I always know what to get her for special occasions. Yes, I do. I do get her gift cards. I love gift cards. Gift cards, I think I started giving gift cards a long, long time ago. Yes, I did. Because the main fact is, with a gift card, what you're giving to somebody is, number one, you're giving to them from a place that you know they're going to love buying from. And then number two, you're giving them money to buy something. You know that it's going to be accepted and appreciated, which is nice. I love getting gift cards. Hey, I don't mind cash either. Just saying. Who doesn't mind cash? It's just like Sally and the Peanuts Christmas. All I want is what's coming to me. All I want is my fair share. Then she says, I think it's her that says something about, if it's too much to give her 10s and 20s, then what she really wants is real estate. I like it. That's great. That's pretty cool. I love the Peanuts. My favorites. Between the Peanuts and Looney Tunes, I was just in heaven. Nice. All right. We're outlining this lovely cup here. I think I am on, let's see, question number 3. What is the most valuable lesson you've learned from failure? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I can give you a whole bunch of phrases on that. If at first you don't succeed, try again. I have learned, don't ever tell me that it won't work, because I'll make it work. That's just me. I will stick with something until I get it right, till I get it done, right, completed, boom. Or I'll try my darndest. If I happen to fail, well then I'll just go on. I mean, you don't want to wallow in it. Who wants to wallow in I couldn't do it. Don't do that. I guess my problem really more is fearing things, such as like roller coasters, horror movies, just fear, the worry of the unknown. That's really my problem, is fearing. And as far as failure, oh my gosh, how many times have I failed in my life? Wow, can't count them all. But what have I done? Pick myself up, dust myself off, and go about it again. If I want to try that same thing again, then try it again. If I want to go to something different, I'll go to something different. Maybe I need something better suited for me that I won't fail at. It's all about finding what's right for you and then feeling accomplished. You don't want to feel like a failure. Who would want to do that? And don't set yourself up for failure. If something is too hard or too complicated for you, then I don't want to say own it. What I want to say is realize it and find a different way to do it. Find another way to accomplish what you're trying to do. Whatever that may be. So I hope that helps somebody out there. Come here. I'm trying to pick up one. It wants to pick up a lot. All right, what have I got done here? I have got this cup done. Okay, it looks like I've got one over here. That was out of shot, but that's okay. And let's see, now I'm going to be going this way. So, this is going to take a good bit of time. I'm going to work on this little cup right here, and I think I have got 2 more questions. So we'll work on this cup and work on the 2 more questions. Then we'll go to a time lapse, okay? Everything happens for a reason is the way I feel. Everything happens for a reason. I honestly feel like there is a grand plan for your life. And God knows what's going to happen. I'm not saying that everything in my life is going to be roses and balloons and parties and whatever. My mama never said that life was easy, because it's not. But I have to take the bad with the good. I always feel like my life is on a rhythm, If I'm having a really happy time, then I feel like, oh gosh, there's going to be something that happens that is going to, be not so great. And if I can make that not happen, then that's wonderful. We're getting there. All right. So, number 4. I didn't mean to bring y'all down. Good grief. It's all about failure. Oh, Lord. I have failed in a lot of things, but you pick yourself up and you go forward. That's just the way it is. Question number 4 is, if you could learn any language instantly, which language would you choose? There are 2 languages that I would choose. The first one is sign language, because I think sign language is cool. And believe it or not, I think my grandkids can do sign language better than I can. I'm not good at sign language. In fact, I'm not good at English, good grief. But the second language that I'd like to learn is Spanish, because, I would like to be able to communicate with Spanish-speaking people. Here we go. But there's a lot of Spanish people that I come contact with here, there, and everywhere. And, I would like to be able to speak with them. So that is that question answered. All right, we're done with the little picture there. Let's see where we're going next. I am going to head up this way. Actually, yeah, I'm going to head up this way. Here we go. I'm going to lay this down just so that does not stick. Yeah, that's so much better. All right. I've got one more question. One more question. One more question. I don't know if this is something that would interest anybody, but maybe some of you people would want to know why I call myself Sweet Tea. And yes, my name is Trisha, so the T is for Trisha, not for T, T-E-A. It's just T. Sweet Tea. And what that is, well, when I was growing up in school, everybody told me that I was so sweet. I'm like, okay, I am what I am. If that's sweet, then okay. I'm just me. There we go. All right. And yeah, and so everybody was calling me sweet. And that went on not only in school, but also in, my workplaces. People would call me sweet. So eventually I just, started calling myself Sweet Tea. So when it came to find out what in the world will I call my YouTube channel, I said, well, I'm diamond painting. And that's pretty much the focus of my channel, although I do other things, or I present other things as far as crafting. Such as, I've done Legos recently. I've done a little bit of cross stitch. I crochet. Some. Mostly diamond painting, because that really consumes a lot of my time. So yeah, that's how I came to figure out what my name will be, because I thought, well, when you think about it, Sweet Tea. I love sweet tea, the drink, and I don't mind being called Sweet Tea because I'm sweet. Sometimes I'm unsweet. That's the life of tea. Wow, whatever. Let's get back to the questions. We're on question number 5 here. And then we're going to do a little hyperlapse momentarily. And it is, what is my favorite way to start the day? You want to know what the favorite way I want to start the day is? Waking up. Because if you wake up, then your day's good. You are blessed. It's what you make of your day that is up to you. You can do whatever you want. I like to come out of my room after making up my bed and getting myself dressed and all, and I diamond paint after maybe I have breakfast or maybe I don't. Who knows? It's whatever I want to do, which is awesome. So, yeah. Eep. There we go. I don't like that one. That one doesn't have any coating on it. We're not going to use anything like that that doesn't have a coating on it. There we go. So, what I'm going to do, since I'm out of shot anyway, I'm over here now, I'm going to just do this little part right here. And then we're going to go to hyperlapse, or time lapse, or speed painting, however you want to call it. I'm losing my drills. They've fallen off. Okay. I'm actually using a pen that was last used by my daughter-in-law, and she put putty in it. I don't use putty, and so I think that the putty is like wearing down, and I don't have any more putty that's close by me that I can use, so I'm going to end up changing pens, I think. And then I am going to go to a time lapse. Okie dokie. So I'll be right back. Alrighty then. What we've got now is we have got all of the larger drills, and I'm going to go ahead and start on those. Right now, I'm like, I cannot believe how long this is taking me, but we're going to trudge on and we're going to finish our questions real quick. So, number 6 is, what's your favorite way to spend a rainy day? Well, I tell you, a rainy day, especially if it's a cold or cool rainy day, sometimes I might like to just paint. Looking out the window, I love to watch the rain. I love thunderstorms, and that wouldn't bother me at all to actually see that. Boy, this is, there we go. That looks a little bit better. That didn't look right for it, but it kind of is swirling there. Okay. Whoa, don't do that. All right. We're coming over here. Going to try to get these. I'm working on A's right now, which are little teardrops. Pearlescent, I call them pearlescent teardrops that have a little bit of AB coating on it. And no, I don't use any special pen to place specials. I just use my regular pen with my wax and my multiplacer. And if it doesn't look like it's totally right or whatever to someone, then you just got to remember it's homemade. And it's okay if things aren't set exactly the way you think they ought to be. I might think that it's okay to leave it as is. Number 1, I'm in a hurry. Just saying. Oh, that one's got a tail, but you know what? I'm leaving it. I don't think anybody's going to really see it too much. All right, I am trying my darndest to get this in frame, number 1. But yeah, rainy days don't bother me. A good pot of soup, some cornbread, or Cheddar Bay biscuits, just saying. Sounds like a plan to me. That doesn't look too bad. Now, are there any more A's? I think we are done with the A's. Are we? Really? Cool. That worked for me. I got a yellow one in there that's just going to go right there. All right, so let me get over here, get my next one. We're going to go to B's now. What's my next question? Dun, dun, dun. What is your favorite movie quote? I've been waiting on this one. What is my favorite movie quote? All right. Well, it's from Moonstruck. And it's Cher telling... What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. My mind went... Oh my gosh. Wow. I cannot remember the actor's name. I see him plain as day. See, this is the senior mind at work. Cher basically says, after she slaps the snot out of him, snap out of it. That's my favorite quote. Because I feel like there's a lot of people in this world that need to snap out of it. Their little attitude or their mindset for the day or whatever, sometimes you just gotta snap out of it and start thinking differently. Because your life and everybody's life around you will be more than likely 100% better if you do. Don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers. Don't come at me. It's just the way I feel. That's just the way I feel. Can't help it. So, let's see. I'm going to, trying. See, when you hurry, it goes slower. So, don't hurry, right? If I won the lottery, how would I spend the money? Well, okay. Let's just put it this way. All of my bills, my husband's bills, my children's bills would be paid. Their house is paid for. And then I would actually love to go to Greece. I don't know if I'll ever get there in my life, but I love the pictures of it, and it sure does look beautiful, and I wouldn't mind seeing it. I don't care if it's from a cruise ship I wouldn't mind somebody dropping me off there. I'll spend a few days checking it out. I wouldn't mind that. That would make my day. But no, I can't say it's on my bucket list or anything because my mobility issues, there's no way. Because usually I don't go very many places. Hence why I diamond paint a lot. I'm doing the coffee beans, Gotta turn my marquees over so I can do the coffee beans. That coffee bean wants to go this way instead of, oh crap. See, I've just made a boo-boo. All right, here, I'm going to let you know something right now. This I don't like. With my pen, I have scraped that part of this off. So that is now a permanent mess. So I don't like the way that they have just put this on here. So be careful with your pen and your metal tips and whatever, because you will scrape this part off. And it's not pretty. So I'm just going to not worry about that because I can't. There's no reason for me to sweat the small stuff. At least it wasn't bigger than that. All right, any more bees? I think I'm done with bees. Bees are good. Yes, no, no. 2 more bees. Going over here now. See if I can do these without having to move them. And then I'm okay. Okay. Everything's falling on the table because I'm going too fast. All right, this is supposedly the last thing. We're doing C's, and C's are these lovely clear hearts, faceted, cute. Let's see if I can get this right there. Let's see. All right. I'm going to need some more wax, as my wax is not picking this up. That I could use a wax pen. I could. Life might be better off if I did. But right now I'm just going to load my pen up with wax again. And we're going to get to it again. Here we go. It's going to go right there. We're going to go down this way. We've only got a few more. All right, so, okay. But yeah, the bills would be paid, houses would be paid for, everything would be paid for, and then people would, if I had any left, I'd put some maybe in a college fund for the kids. Grandkids is what I'm talking about. What's the best excuse for getting out of something you don't want to do? Well, I'd be truthful. I would be upfront with someone and say, well, I'd rather not do that. I mean, unless it's an obligation. If I've made an obligation, I'm gonna do it. Because hey, if you've made an obligation, unless you're having a medical emergency or someone else is, and you're having to deal with that, you should fulfill your obligations. Right. And number 10 is, what is your favorite way to recharge and find inner peace? Now that's a twofer right there. If I want to recharge. I want to be at the beach. I want to be seated on my balcony, on a huge balcony with comfortable chairs, place to diamond paint, and the ocean right there. That's just the way it is. Yeah, baby. All right. So, cool. We have got our questions done. We have got our diamonds placed. I'm going to show you this. Okay. Alrighty. So the next time you see this, I will have it done. Okie dokie. So I will see you in a bit. All right. This time I've got for you a completion showing that I've got all of the drills on here, the battery and the mechanism, everything is in, and here is the final product. Now, I am kind of disappointed in the fact that this thing leans. No matter which way I put it in the base, it leans forward. And there's really nothing I can do about that. And welcome to my living room. So, but yes, here we go. This is the finished product. I was turning it this way so you can really kind of see the AB drills, all these white AB drills kind of pop out there. It looks lovely. I do love it. It will be going somewhere in my kitchen. I'm not exactly sure where yet. I may even take this off the base and get some command strips or something and maybe try to put it on the wall. I might be able to use a command strip on that back battery pack back here. That's flat right there. So I might be able to put a command strip right there and just kind of stick it on the wall. So I need to try to get that little nut right there. I did not get tight enough. I've tried, got it pretty tight. And the one thing I have noticed about this one, unfortunately, is that it doesn't quite keep right time. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with my battery, but my battery is a new battery out of the pack, so it should be keeping the right time. Right now, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's about 2 minutes. Right now, it's about a minute off. But, yeah, and whenever I looked at it, it was about 2 or 3, 4 minutes off before I fixed it. But anyway, I don't care about all that. I've got another one of these to do, and I'm so excited about that. And yes, I think that they actually turn out beautiful. I am loving the special drills on there with all the flowers. These are supposed to be coffee beans here. I actually think that they turned out pretty well, even though they are yellow or golden. I still think that they are representative of the coffee beans, and it looks rather lovely. It's a beautiful item that can be given as a gift. It's awesome, I think, even though if it doesn't keep the right time, that's fine. I can't say that your results are going to be any different from mine. I can't say that they won't be. They might be totally different from mine. So I suggest if you like this design here for the coffee, it says Coffee and Friends are the perfect blend. It is really cute. And I did warn about the scratch that I had right here. As you can see it, my pen actually scratched the design right there on the acetate here, the acrylic here, and it did take part of it off. So be very, very careful with your pen and don't scrape like I did there. Luckily, it's not really noticeable unless you point it out. So, thank God for that. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this lovely clock worked here. Oh my gosh, this has been such a long video. I had to do it in a lot of different sections. Oh my goodness gracious, it's been a challenge. But thank you, Newcraftday, for sending me this lovely clock. I've enjoyed it so far, and I will continue to enjoy it. It is beautiful. So, guys, get on Newcraftday and check out these clocks. They also have so much more. So get on there and find what you're looking for as far as diamond painting. You got cross stitch, oh my gosh, get on Newcraftday. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do have a discount code. It will be down in the description below. I think it's capital S, lowercase WEET, and then 10. So, sweet 10, I believe. If it's any different, it will be down in the description below. Do check it out. You will save money with that. 10% off. So, or be sure and look at their specials because you could save even more. They might offer a code, or it might have just a total site-wide discount. Do check them out. Love you guys. I want you to hug somebody today. Tell them that you love them. Go out and about and make somebody smile today. Be that reason somebody smiles today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm still trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try to stay positive that, hey, we're going to do this thing because I've got you and your support, and I love you guys. And thank you so much for hanging there with me. I do appreciate you so much. Y'all take care. And hey, everything's better with sweet tea. Ta-ta for now.
3, 2,